Hello, y'all. This is Julian Rico with the NFL Week 6 picks. Also, to let you know, good morning. It is Thursday. So I got to get these predictions out of the way so I don't have to do these again on Friday because that would be a mess up. Last week, I went 5-9. Really tough week for me. But overall record, 40-38 is the record, so I need to boost that up. Yeah. Starting off with tonight's game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks, 8:15 p.m. Eastern on Prime Video. San Francisco's a 3.5 favorite. To let you guys know, these are injuries that happen that are going to be out. Jordan Elliott is out. Tolinga Haufonga is out. Jake Mooney is out. And there's other people who are going to be inactive for tonight's game. However, the good news for the 49ers is they did brought in a kicker for Jake Mooney. That is Matthew Wright. So he's going to be doing the kicking duties. Tre'Davious Ward is also in his injury news, but he is questionable to play. Seattle, on the other hand, they got some major injuries they got to fix. They got to hopefully need to win the most. But Byron Murphy, their rookie defensive tackle, is out for this game. Achena Asawa, the linebacker, is out. And Tariq Woolen, their star corner, alongside Devin Witherspoon, is out for this game. Boye Mafe is questionable, as well as Julian Love. So let's think. San Francisco's coming off a disappointing loss to Arizona, which I don't think people expected Arizona to beat San Francisco. But now this is a must-win for San Francisco because they cannot afford to lose this game. Because next week is the big game between the Chiefs in the Super Bowl rematch. Seattle, on the other hand, you lose to the Giants. Again, like the Arizona Cardinals, nobody expected the Giants to beat the Seahawks. So, win is a win. Same for both teams. This is going to be a fun Thursday night game. I'm going to go San Francisco because they have to get their players healthy. And they want to be ready against that Chiefs team. They're going to, with them coming in at a bye week. So, give me the 49ers, 24-28. 49ers win it by 4. On Sunday, October 13th, the Jaguars take on the Chicago Bears, 9:30 a.m. in the morning on NFL Network. Chicago is a 2.5 favorite after demolishing the Panthers. That's an easy opponent, okay? Just scrap that out of the way. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, you guys should be proud after you got your first win of the season. But now can you go 2 wins in a row? I think this is the week they're going to get 2 in a row. So give me Jacksonville in London. I'm going to say 20. Let's do 28-20. I think the Bears keep it close, but I think the Jaguars will hang on and get that win. All right, this is the must-see game of the week. Washington Commanders, who are 4-1, taking on the 3-2 Baltimore Ravens at 1 p.m. Eastern on CBS. Baltimore is a 6.5 favorite for this game. Nobody's talking about Jayden Daniels because Jayden Daniels looked like he's been here for 5 years. And they're coming off a good win against a good Browns defense. So that's something that would add in Dan Quinn's resume. But look at Washington right now. They got a quarterback of the future. Cliff Kingsbury's calling plays, so that's something that none of us expected. And Dan Quinn, is he really going to win? Could he be Coach of the Year this year? That's impressive for a team like Washington. They're taking on Baltimore, who are coming off an impressive win against the Bengals and put 17 points in the fourth quarter. So that's something that Baltimore needed the most. Should be a fun game. I'm just thinking, have I ever picked Washington before for this game? I can't afford to pick Washington, so give me Baltimore in a home game. I think Baltimore gets a narrow win. I'm going to say 31-28. Baltimore wins it at home. All right, Tampa Bay taking on the New Orleans Saints at 1 p.m. on Fox. Tampa Bay is a -2.5 favorite. And, of course, Tampa Bay is coming off a disappointing loss to Atlanta in an overtime game in which they should have won that game. Taking on a Saints team that are banged up. Now, Spencer Rattler will make his NFL starting debut. So excited to see him in action as the Saints starter, while for Derek Carr will be missing some time with an Olympian injury. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. I think their defense will get back on track. I say they win this in a 26-17 game. So Buccaneers back in the win column. Arizona taking on the Green Bay Packers, 1 p.m. Eastern on Fox. Green Bay is a minus 5-point favorite. So after Arizona pull off an upset win, can they keep that momentum against a Packers team that, they have Romeo Doubs was suspended for that game, and now he's coming back in this game. I think the Packers win it, so give me the Packers 20-26, and the Packers win it by 6. Tennessee hosting the Indianapolis Colts, so the Colts and Titans will play it at 1 p.m. on CBS. The Colts are a minus 1-point favorite, so the Colts are coming off a disappointing loss to the Jaguars. Really, they could have won that game if their defense did stop that running game and passing game, but tough way to lose there. They're taking on a Titans team who are coming off a bye, so this is a now we need to talk about Tennessee. It's Will Levis, the future now, and they're in the top 10 draft pick for 2025, so they're hoping they need to show they're still that young team that they can build up through to the future. I'm picking Tennessee in this game. I think it's a sneaky game too. Give me the Titans in a 20-24 game. Titans win it at home. All right, the Texans travel to New England to take on the Patriots. 1 p.m. Eastern on CBS. Houston is a minus 7-point favorite. New England's rolling with Drake May after they announced yesterday they have benched Jacoby Brissett and put Drake May as the starter. And Houston, on the other hand, they're banged up. Nico Collins is placed on IR, so he will miss at least 4 games. I don't think that's going to worry about Houston, so they still have Diggs, they got Tank Dell, they got Dalton Schultz, and they got CJ Stroud. So that doesn't hurt the team a lot. So give me Houston in this one, 31-20. I think the Patriots will score more points with 20 points, but I think Houston is too good against this Patriots offense. So give me Houston in this one. All right, the Cleveland Browns taking on the Philadelphia Eagles at 1 p.m. Eastern on Fox. Philadelphia is a minus 8.5 favorite. Of course, Philadelphia coming off a bye, so they're hoping to get their 2 wide receivers back, in which they do get them back as a need win here against a Browns team that has got a lot of questions on Deshaun Watson. Kevin Stefanski's defending him. I'm sorry, Cleveland, but I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Eagles. And you know what? I'm going to give you guys an 8-point game. So give me a 20-28 Eagles win. 8-point game would be like Eagles fans saying, all right, what's wrong? But I'm going to say is the Eagles win 20-28 over the 20-28 over the Cleveland Browns. All right, this is the sneaky game that I think I should be watching. The Los Angeles Chargers take on the Denver Broncos at 4:05 p.m. on CBS. The Chargers are a minus 3 favorites. Chargers are coming off a bye, so they're hopefully they stay healthy in this game against the 3-2 Broncos. Do I believe in Bo Nix? Or should I say, I believe in Bo Nix? Should be a sneaky game. I would pick the Chargers in this game because they're bringing back everyone back. And I'm going to take the Chargers. I'm sorry. I think Denver will want to be ready for that next week, their next opponent, and that would be against the Saints in New Orleans. So give me the Chargers. I'm going to go 26-23 in a hard-fought game, and the Chargers run away with a win. All right, Pittsburgh taking on Las Vegas Raiders at 4:05 p.m. on CBS. Pittsburgh's a minus 3.5 favorite. Of course, the Raiders have made the move for Aiden O'Connell to start this game, so that is something that Raiders fans should be happy about because things are not going well with Gardner Minshew on offense. Now taking on a Steelers team that had a heartbreaking loss to the Cowboys at home. I'm going to take Pittsburgh. It's just that Pittsburgh needs this win the most. They cannot afford losing. They cannot. They cannot afford losing 3 games in a row, which they started 3-0, and now you can, and you're now 3-2, and you cannot afford to start a 3-3 start. So give me the Steelers. I'm going to say 28-24 Steelers win. All right, the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers at 4:25 p.m. on Fox. Atlanta is a -6.5 favorite. How are they 6.5 favorites when they're going to Charlotte to take on my Panthers? How? After they're coming off an impressive overtime win against the Buccaneers. And for Carolina, they're banged up in injuries. Austin Corbett is out for the season, so now Brady Christensen is stepping up at center. Taylor Moton is out for this game, so their debut, Yashin Yamajala, who's the former tackle for the Packers, he's stepping in at right tackle, so they're still banged up. This Panthers team is still banged up, but I still think the Panthers can beat the Falcons. Can we get this win? I'm going to say 23-20 Panthers win. Not giving up on this team unless we get a win against Atlanta. America's Game of the Week on Fox with Tom Brady calling this game. Detroit Lions taking on the Dallas Cowboys, 4:25 p.m. on 25 p.m. on Fox. Detroit is a 3.5 favorite. Interesting because Dallas is coming off a hard warmer or hard. How do I describe that win? Narrow win against the Steelers, but a win is a win. Now taking on the Lions team who are coming off a bye, and they're hopefully to stay healthy in this game. This is a rematch, of course, of that game that really had people thought Detroit should have won that game. And I think the Lions will do it. Give me the Lions. Give me a 28-20 Lions win on the road in Jerry's world. Big win for them. All right, Sunday Night Football. Why is this game going to be a Sunday Night Football? The Bengals and the New York Giants, 8:20 p.m. Eastern on NBC and streaming on Peacock. The Bengals are at 3.5 favorites. So you got a 1-4 Bengals team taking on a 2-3 Giants team that the Giants are coming off a win against Seattle. And the Bengals need this win the most because they cannot say their season's over. I'm going to go Cincinnati, 31-20. I just think Cincinnati gets it back, so give me the Bengals in this one. All right, this is the game I will be looking forward to watch if this happens. Buffalo taking on the New York Jets at 8:15 p.m. on ESPN. Buffalo is a -2.5 favorites. Now, of course, you know the story of the week. The Jets fired Robert Saleh after a 2-3 start. In comes defense coordinator Jeff Ulbrich as the interim head coach. And they did announce today they have changed the play callers, so Nathaniel Hackett will not be calling offensive plays, but he will still remain as the offense coordinator and passing the offensive play calling to the passing game coordinator. So that is something the Jets fans are going to be a little concerned of. Taking on a Bills team that disappointed loss against Houston, could have just gone to overtime. So yeah. I was not perfect on Monday night game, including the one with Washington, Cincinnati. This is going to be a good one. The Jets have owned the Bills in New York, so does that matter for me? Yes, but I'm going to go with the New York Jets in this one. They do get this win here, and I think there's something proud to be with these Jets fans. So give me the Jets, 31-30 Jets win. And that is it for today, folks. Those are my NFL picks for today. Of course, it is Thursday morning, so good morning to you guys. Hopefully get these predictions out of the way, and I did. Ding, 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 ding. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you want to see more of my predictions, I will be doing the college football prediction, hopefully today, this morning. So again, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.